Hey there folks, this is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our ongoing Let's Play of Persona 4 Golden for the PS4 on PS5. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and contribute by Patreon. Link in the description of the bomb. Stay inside, stay safe, wear a mask, get vaccinated. Alright, so last time we said our goodbyes to everyone, but yeah, as we've been going around town hearing, yeah, there's a bit of a concerning thought nudging us in the back of our head. Yeah, like, the fog may be gone over here and the Dachi's behind bars, but, yeah, the fog is still going on in the Midnight Channel, and, yeah, what Marie said about, yeah, they're still the person that was controlling Marie and the Sagiris. Yeah, it's just, we have some unfinished business here. Alright, let's go and talk to Dojima and Nanako. Oh, they were here last time. Ah, there they are.
Did you already meet all your friends?
I want to talk with you.
What's this all of a sudden?
Alright. You remember the first day I showed up around here?
The day you first came to town? Let's see. We were the first ones to greet you, right? Did we stop somewhere on the way home? I'm pretty sure Nanako and I left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came straight back. Now that I think back to that night, I was called back to work as soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much. And the very next day, those strange murders started. Sheesh. Lots happened since then. It's been one heck of a year, hasn't it?
Hey, big bro. On the first day, didn't we stop at that place? The gas station. I used the bathroom there.
Yeah, the gas station.
When I got back to the car, you were talking to the weird attendant.
The weird attendant?
Yeah, when I first met you, I remember the gas attendant because he was weird.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I filled the tank before we went home, huh? Yeah, I do remember you talking to the attendant there. I didn't remember seeing him much before, so he stuck in my mind.
Didn't see him around before. Yeah, no, this is a small town, so yeah, unfamiliar faces are kind of an oddity.
But I don't know about calling him weird. It wasn't like he looked or acted funny. Yeah, come to think of it, I never saw that guy again.
It wasn't really that the attendant looked weird, but after you talked to him, you looked sick, big bro.
Oh wait, I look sick?
Don't you remember? I asked you on the way home. Are you carsick? You said you were okay, but that attendant, he was just a little scary for some reason.
Well, I didn't know about that. But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce. So, why are you looking for the person you met first? Is something going on with that attendant? Do you know him?
Yeah, it might be important, and yeah, that gas station attendant. We never really saw him around town, but we did keep seeing him when it was raining, so...
I see. Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow. I don't know what you're up to, but you should come back home early. There are some dark clouds on the horizon. We might get some rain soon.
Alright, wait for me.
Okay.
The first place he stopped when he came to town was the gas station. Yeah, the gas station. And again, we never saw the attendant again until, yeah, he only showed up when it was raining. And he's not here now. Ah, now I can go into the Velvet Room.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you? You have solved the mystery, and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you. Is there something else beyond this you need our assistance with?
Yeah, there's one last. There's one. I wanted to thank you again for fusing the personas and whatnot.
My, what a well-mannered young man. We are most obliged to your kindness, but there is no need to show such consideration. We are here to serve you. Or, is there something on your mind that led you here subconsciously?
There is one thing.
Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing.
Wow, that's a lot.
Ah, this is a surprise. These are shards of power, allowing one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors. Interesting. Indeed, you have come here today for a reason. Then I shall play my part as well. That is a crystal of power which you have nurtured through your journey. An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
Alright, so I got a power orb. Cool.
Hey, I remembered something about myself. I was born a long, long time ago. I was the unconscious wish shared by people's minds to protect the world of man, walk the path of man, fulfill the wish of the world. That was my role. But people changed. People stopped wishing for truth and life. Or maybe they just stopped paying attention. Eventually, the me that wanted to protect humanity and the me that wanted to fulfill humanity's wish couldn't stay as one. The desires of man had no bounds, and one day, my other half became its own existence, much larger than myself. I was left behind, with no power or memories. I became a tiny fragment, incapable of even clearing the fog without giving my own life to do so. Kusumi no Okami. The rest, you already know. Without my powers, I became a tool, manipulated by the other me. You already know, huh? The cause of it all. The one who created the Midnight Channel and gave you the power to enter the TV. The real puppet master, who tried to fill both worlds with fog, using me and the Sagiri. If you don't defeat her, the world will never be truly clear of that fog. Go. Follow what you believe in. The truth is right in front of you.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
How marvelous. It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive power. Now go to the place where everything began.
So yeah, the real mastermind's still out there. And if we don't, Marie's other half. And if we don't kill them, then they'll just start up the Midnight Channel all over again, spraying the fog out, doing whatever the hell they want. Better swing by the gas station. It started raining. I don't have an umbrella, dang it. It's raining and... Yep, there's the bastard. Hi there. Do you need something? Isn't this where I first met... First? What are you talking about? Oh, is this about the part-time job? I'm sorry, we don't have an opening yet. What, do you know Namatame? Ah, that serial murder suspect? Real tragedy, wasn't it? But the case was solved, right? Thank goodness. Something else I can help you with? Let's see. Have you met those two? Well, that's a weird question to ask. I don't know if it was right here, but I might have met them before. I've been in this town for a long time, so yeah, there's a good chance. But it's not like I knew them personally. If you got nothing else, would you mind leaving me alone? Hey, I asked you to leave me alone. Did you miss that? Did you do anything to Adachi and Namatame? Huh? To those two? Ah, that's right. I remember now. I think I met them when they first came to town. So I greeted them saying, "Welcome to Inaba." But that's all. Just that. What about it? What did you do to me? What did I do? Don't you remember? I met you when you first came to town and did the same thing as what I did to those two. I greeted you. That's all, remember? We talked for a couple of minutes. Hey, mind if I ask you something? Why all these questions? Is there something that's bothering you about the time we first met? Yeah, there is. Amazing! You've reached me at last. Let's drop this little charade. To be quite honest, I was waiting for you to come. Adachi, Namatame, and you. It is I who awakened that power within you three. The ones who had potential. But having said that, I am rather surprised.
You really are troublesome. Not only did you defeat the two Sagiri I snuck into Adachi and Namatame, but you even saved that stunted dwarf of a life.
Are you talking about Marie?
It's such a foolish thing. What good is saving her life? She is but rubbish, suitable only for getting rid of that pointless fog. Don't tell me she was still carrying that around. Oh, excuse me. I was talking about that bamboo comb you have on you.
What's so fucking funny? I don't remember telling the joke.
I apologize, but the appropriateness was just so amusing. The comb is a symbol of the separation we went through.
Yeah, Kanji's mom mentioned that when you visit Sumi Textiles with Marie. I don't believe that combs have the power to cause separation.
How foolish. That comb was a curse. And to think she treasured it all this time. She must have been desperate for something to cling to. There's a limit to how irresponsible you can get.
Yeah. Buddy, I am going to beat the ever-loving tar out of you and I'm going to beat the shit out of you and walk it dry.
And what are you going to do about it? The last battle wasn't enough for you. You certainly have the powers I was expecting.
What the hell do you mean by that?
I saw the potential you had within you. Your friends were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why they're here now, with their awakened powers. Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me. Indeed, I never expected this at all. You're really something.
What can I say? I aim to impress.
What? You don't remember? When you first came to town, I gave your power a gentle push. Just like this. Are you in high school? Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs. Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now. Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student. You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting. I did the same for a few other outsiders like you. A handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this. But it seems the stimulus was stronger than I imagined. Enough to envelop this town with fog, and later lift it. Not only that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough. What for?
To learn the truth, and to kill you.
What will grasping the truth do for you? Why such greed? I guess it's the foolish nature of being mortal.
I am Izanami. Amino Sagiri, ruler of the fog, is merely an aspect of myself that I birthed long ago. You awakened to a power I had not imagined. You defeated the two Sagiri and the one fragment born from me. And now here you stand, face to face with me. I can no longer ignore this situation as mere foolishness. This may be fate, as decreed by the world. Very well. This time I shall pit my full strength against you. But in return, you must come prepared to follow through in your futile resistance. I'll be waiting for you there.
Bring it on then, Izanami of Borg. And yep, that's Izanami. The one behind the Sagiris. Yep, Marie, the Sagiris, the fog. And yeah, using this town as our own personal petri dish.
Hey, are you alright? Who was that you were just talking to? Did she just disappear? Wait, don't tell me.
And yep, turns out that thing's responsible for the Sagiris, the fog, and Marie. So, yeah, big problem.
So, it wasn't over after all.
You're saying this so-called Izanami is the conductor, and she's waiting for us in the other world? If we don't beat her, I'm sure it'll all happen again.
Oh, okay. The others aren't far off, so I'll call them up.
Yeah, will ya? Tell him this is really gonna close the case.
Right. We'll defeat her and put an end to this for sure this time.
All right, then once we're all ready, let's meet up at Junes.
Yep, finally discovered the true cause of everything that happened. Defeat Izanami, who was waiting for you in the Midnight Channel. If Izanami truly gave birth to Amino, Kunino, Amino and Kunino Sagiri, then as long as Izanami's left alone, the town will definitely fall to the fog again. And if that were to happen, everyone would be turned into shadows. Oh, yep, this is the final battle! Alright, so ensure complete peace for the town and everyone in it. At least for now, sort of. Alright, well, she's pissed off now. Welcome. It's raining today. Hey, what's the matter? Weren't you going back to the city? With the look on your face, I guess you have a score to settle first. Well, I won't pry. We've known each other long enough that there's no need. Now take a good look around my shop. Yeah, mysterious eye, pure white bead, love scale, and yeah, materials from shadows that you find in Izanami's dungeon. Alright, rainy day sale.
Well, it's been a while, hasn't it? Are you doing well? Right, I heard. You're leaving Inaba. It'll be lonely without you. If by any chance you happen to return to Inaba someday, please stop by.
I'll definitely swing by, both during the day and during the night. But of course, it's ensuring that that there even is a town to return to. Or at least a town that isn't, yeah. Yeah, you remember I said before that, yeah, with the fog and Inaba, it's basically turned into Silent Hill? Well, yeah, it looks like Izanami's the god of the order. Or is it Samael, Metatron, or whatever? Ugh. Alright, well, whatever. Well, then again, just like with Dahlia Gillespie, I definitely noticed she wasn't wearing shoes, so... either Dahlia or Claudia. Ugh.
All right!
This is finally it! So many things have happened up until now, but now we'll beat this Izanami and put an end to this. Right?
Yes, but since we were spread out all over town until a moment ago, let's go over what happened. This is the last measure that must be taken. We need to make sure that we end this properly. Alright? Alright, let's recap. Izanami. We thought Amino Sagiri was behind everything, but it turns out there was something behind it too. And that something was a guy at the gas station? Trust me, there's like weirder shit out there.
I can't believe she was disguised as a gas station attendant smack in the middle of town.
Does that mean that she knew you and Dojima-san would stop by there on that day he came to Inaba? I guess it is the best place to greet people from out of town, but then she did also come into contact with Adachi and Namatame also, at a different place and disguised as someone else? No, she basically said she was still there as the gas station attendant. And yeah, you, Adachi, and Namatame weren't the only ones she tried this with. Yeah, it seems pretty obvious that she's awakened other people's personas. Who the hell is this Izanami? Izanami and Amino Sagiri. Those names would be familiar to students of ancient Japanese mythology. Huh? You saying that she's a god? Like, that's possible. Well, what do you think your personas are based off? Comic book characters? That reminds me. Remember the persona that Adachi summoned? I don't know how to put it, but I thought it was kind of like the persona that you first called. Izanagi, was it? Izanagi is also the name of a god in the same legends. Since both of them awakened with the same push for the same individual, their power may have been similar. A persona is one's heart-given form. The images of gods and mythical beings were created by humans, so if the personas resemble them, there may be a connection there, since the enemy reigning over that world calls itself Izanami. Oh yeah, we were taught that Izanagi and Izanami's names were originated from the word Izanamu, meaning to invite. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about this, but Namatame-san, Detective Adachi, Yukun, and even us, we were invited to play our parts in this case, as if there was some deeper meaning behind it all? A deeper meaning? I don't really get it. But if she's trying to mess everything up, I can't let that happen. We gotta defeat her! And yeah, that push I got. By facing our own shadows on that side, we awakened to our persona abilities. However, that did not apply to you, Senpai. Yeah, even before all this persona stuff, you could stick his hand into a TV. I guess that sort of backs Izanami's claim that she personally awakened his power. The same holds true for Namatame and Adachi. She selected 3 outsiders to bestow powers upon, and watched what would transpire from there. Well, now we know all this, we just gotta beat the hell out of Izanami! Let's hurry and get this over with. He's going back home tomorrow. And yeah, the Midnight Channel itself. The rumors about the Midnight Channel. It may be that this Izanami was the one who originally spread them. Neither Amino Sagiri nor the Shadows have taken a single step outside the other world. Simply put, the only one who could have spread the rumor was someone who had to come from there. The more it got passed around, the more extra junk got added to it, like one big game of telephone. That's where all the "you have to watch it alone" and "the one who appears as your soulmate" stuff came from. Since it took place on a TV, we never considered the possibility that the images broadcast on the Midnight Channel could vary from viewer to viewer. But whenever we talked about what we saw afterwards, there were never any inconsistencies. Yeah, except for when Namatame was watching it. But again, when he saw the broadcast of Yukiko, it was his own personal interpretation. Just like when you saw it in Namatame's hospital room. What changed according to each person was most likely the image's clarity. Yeah, I can think of a few places where that might have happened. When Saki-senpai disappeared, I was the first one who was positive it was her. For Yukiko, it was Chie, and for Kanji, it was Yukiko that said who the person on the TV was. I thought because each of us had a strong attachment to the victims, we linked the TV image to them in our head. I bet we actually saw a clearer image on the TV than everyone else. The same could possibly be said for Nawatame. That's why he was always a step ahead of us. I thought it was because he knew the area well as a delivery man, but I was stymied at how fast he identified Nanako-chan. Since he was a savior, he must have seen Nanako-chan's image from the very beginning. Alright, but who cares about the details? You senpai's leaving tomorrow, right? Should we really be wasting time like this? Yeah, he's right. Let's hurry and defeat this Izanami. Alright, let's go into the TV and waste her.
I'm sure we'll be alright if we work together.
One last time. I am interfaced!
I sense a tremendous presence. It's unlike anything we had faced, and it seems like a new area has formed.
I bet it's that lady. She's waiting for us there. That reminds me. That Amino something we beat said stuff like, "We'll meet again." If that thing's gonna show up again, let's crush him completely so he can't cause any more problems from here on out.
Damn straight. Let's go snap that thing in two. We'll do it and give Senpai a big farewell tomorrow.
Let's do our best like always, leader.
It is kinda sad that this really is gonna be the last time we do something like this. You know, this might sound like a weird thing to say, but it was a lot of fun.
That's because we all strove together toward a common goal. There were many things we believed in without questioning them. The culprit's identity, their motives. There were many occasions where we nearly gave up.
It may have been easier if we'd chosen to look the other way, but we didn't.
Even if we had to fight every inch of our way, I want to go on feeling, seeing, touching, and thinking for myself.
Yeah. Still, one person alone can only understand so much. That's why we're all here together.
Right! All for one and one for all!
So long as someone's got your back, you can kick against the pricks no matter how tough they are.
This is for our future!
So we can see him off tomorrow with no regrets.
Ew. Yosuke always has to try to make himself look all cool. But he's so pathetic, it makes my skin crawl.
Probably just fleas on your ratty old suit. I spilled juice on you earlier.
No wonder I smell of orangey freshness.
Well then, let's do this.
Alright, let's go and waste her. So this will be the last time I help you catch the bad guy. Sensei, good luck. You're coming along too, you know. Hey! Those black and yellow lines. What do you have there? Could it be? Yep, a Bruce Lee tracksuit. Gee, that's a cat suit. Why are you so happy about that? It shows off everything. It's not a cat suit. Hey, Teddy, don't you start blushing. And you too. Don't you look at me like that. Yep. Goodbye, Kung Fu costume. Hello, yep, tracksuit. Special clothes are meant for martial artists around the world. Don't concentrate on the finger or you'll miss all the heavenly glory. And yeah, just like before, we can visit Daidaira and Shiroku in case we need to stock up on supplies. How wonderful. You've created true connections with each and every social link there is. This is not something that just anyone can accomplish. You are indeed the person I imagined you to be. Your world. I wonder what it's like. If it is possible, I would like you to take me there with you and show it to me. Please accept this. I spent many long hours making it. This will surely protect you in my stead. The mandala robe. It seems that you didn't require any of my advice. Jeez, you really are stupid.
Why are you coming to me at a time like this? I only have one wish. I want you to walk the path you believe in without being fooled or swayed. No, not just me. Everyone connected to you is supporting you. Don't worry. I know you'll be able to find the truth. I have just one request for you. Your world. Would you show it to me?
Yep, to show off the world. Just a skill change. Whatever. And yep, there he is, Magatsu Izanagi. Alright, well, while we're here, might as well go and have a little bit of a grand tour. Alright, let's do this, you. This is our grand finale. With that guy. Maybe I'll go check on him again today. Even I'm with you because of this. It's rather complex. I met Sensei here. So many memories. Teddy just told me this is where it all began. Saki-senpai. I didn't really know her that well, but it really did happen. After all, we're standing right here. Yep, this is where she was killed by her shadow. And actually, I'm wondering where Saki's shadow went. Or what happens to shadows who kill their real selves. Maybe they disappear along with them? I don't know. If only that wasn't there. I shouldn't say those sorts of things, though, should I? This is where it all started, huh? It was hard, but even then, I remember it all so well. It's good that way. I'm all fired up! Let's finish this with a bang! I have my own memories of this place, too. It's where I first learned about scoring. Yeah, keep that up and you'll learn about a different kind of scoring. Scoring meat. Aw, I really wish I could have seen it. Yukiko Senpai's shadow form. Not really much. Dressed like a princess and turned into a giant chicken. This is where Yusan and the others began to save people. I see. What that I could have been there. Trust me, Chie and Yukiko would rather you didn't. Looking back, this is where it all began for me, huh? I hate this place, but even so, this castle's a part of me too, isn't it? This place is kind of boring, huh? Never got to see you guys' deep, dark secrets. This place brings back memories, now that everything's over and done with. This is it, huh, Yukon? Let's give it our all. Alright, time to settle the score, Senpai. It's because of this place I became the me that I am now. Kind of weird to think about, ain't it? Yikes, the smell again! Another place filled with memories, isn't it? Oh, right, almost forgot. Let's see, the mandala robe. And I can only equip it, it gives me a 50% XP boost. Maybe. Now that I remember, now that a little time's passed, I can remember the good stuff about this place. Like, no one will talk about this place, but, well, that's okay. In the end, kanji's still kanji. This place, it's kind of special to me. Do you have a special place too, Yukon? I just remembered something, but Kanji-kun might get offended if I say it out loud, so I'll keep it to myself. Surprising now that all danger's past, so you could just look back on these places filled with horrible nightmare creatures and just laugh. This will really be the end for sure. Don't worry, if anyone can do this, it's us. I'm ready to go, Sensei! Roar! This place is part of my memories. My feelings haven't changed. I'll protect everyone!
Phoenix Ranger Featherman Bear! I heard a little about what happened here. Quite a show, wasn't it?
Oh, like you wouldn't believe.
This place again. I hated it, but maybe not so much anymore. Funny, isn't it? A lot of things happened here too. That thing with Teddy and all.
This is where I first joined in the rescue effort, huh? Coming here like this brings back memories.
It was crazy here too, wasn't it? The shadows were really strong.
We really had a hard time here. This is where Chie got so scared. What, because of the dark or something? Oh yeah. Yeah, checking in with Mitsuo's dungeon.
We're really getting nostalgic about this place, huh?
He was just another puppet, wasn't he? Puppet or not, yeah. Mitsuo just copied Adachi. Him killing King Moron, that was all on him. But then again, yeah, he did kill King Moron, so my books are kind of evens out.
What a strange place this was. Lots of memories here. Now that I think about it, Kubo's trial will be held before long.
I hope he gets put in for psychiatric help.
Not sure why we're here, but it reminds me, what's gonna happen to that Kubo guy?
Like I said, either he'll get some desperate help, or he'll be put in a padded cell.
I was pretty shocked to find out he wasn't the real killer after all. It takes all kinds, doesn't it? Looking back at the road we've taken so far. Let's go, Yusan. This will be our final battle. This was a turning point, huh? This place brings back a lot of memories. This is Nao-chan's place. At first I was like, oh, but now I'm glad that we all came here. Naoto-kun has changed a lot since we first came here.
How you say it? Sheesh. Damn, I wish I could remember. Man, we really were in for a surprise here, weren't we?
This place certainly has a part of me, isn't it? How strange.
We're all a little bit of a wacky jigsaw puzzle.
I was really worried that time. I'm so glad nothing happened to Naoto-kun.
And at least she was able to go and be comfortable with herself, so... And yeah, heaven.
It's a shame, huh, Senpai? Too bad you can't take such an adorable little sister back with you. This is the place where I first joined the search with you all. It seems like something that happened long, long ago, doesn't it? This place is really beautiful. It's amazing, Nanako-chan. Nanako-chan's probably lonely, huh? I wonder if there's some way I could cheer her up. Like, way to go! You really are Yukun's little sis, or something like that. This place will always be here. Forever. Not just hers, but everyone's. It makes me kind of happy.
Yeah, Nanako-chan must be lonely, huh? Maybe there's a place like this in me, too. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you're coming here on New Game Plus and you defeated all the extra boss shadows inside of everyone's dungeons, maxed out Margaret's social link, then yeah, round 2. Yeah, again, just, yeah. Yeah, but that's New Game Plus only, and I am not going to spend my time getting back up to there just to fight her again. You already saw me fight her in Persona 3, that's more than enough. This is where the first victim... It all started here, huh?
I've been wondering, how do you think Adachi's trial will go?
Yeah, well, he could bullshit pretty well, so I'm pretty sure he won't need a lawyer.
So it's here, huh? What a weird coincidence. He threw her in front. He threw her in for the TV at our inn, right? Yep. Soon we won't have to come here anymore. Thinking about it won't do any good, but I can't help myself. This place is sad, isn't it? And yeah, before you even ask, yeah, no, there's no extra boss shadow in Adachi's dungeon. Again, why do you think I fought the Reaper there? Alright, the search for Izanami. Alright, I'm gonna fuse some personas, and then we're gonna start the hunt. Alright, till next time, folks. This is David on David's Brain. Stay inside, stay safe, wear a mask, get vaccinated. Bye-bye.